Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Josh Sutton, and I'm the Guyrope Gourmet, and I'm going to kick things off with a little bit of a song, Levi Roots. Well, if I'd have known that, I'd have left this behind. Can you hear this? How about that? No Michelin stars, just gay hurrahs for a meal from little old I. I'm pitching my kitchen in the great outdoors, and if you listen, I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm a Guyrope Gourmet, I'm a Guyrope Gourmet guy. I make amazing mayonnaise and types of aioli. The highway to Hellman's is not for you nor I. 'Cause I'm a Guyrope Gourmet, I'm a Guyrope Gourmet guy. And you won't find me in a magazine with Heston, Hugh or Nige, 'cause I bury my nose in the kind of prose that you read in Fire and Knives. 'Cause I'm a Guyrope Gourmet, I'm a Guyrope Gourmet guy. I know my way around a fricassee and a sometimes shallow fry. I'll take a risk with a lobster bisque, I'll give that a try. I'm the Guyrope Gourmet, I'm a Guyrope Gourmet guy. Thank you. Well, I'm here to throw a great big boulder in the route of crap camping food. Crap camping food, just say no. 5.5 million people in this country went camping last year. Hands up, who goes camping on a regular basis? At least half of you. Right, well, traditionally, camping food has got a bad reputation. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've been camping since I was about that big. I've been cooking since I was about that big. And about 4 or 5 years ago, I married the two together. I had a revelation, and I put down the tin of baked beans. I threw away the tin of Heinz tomato soup, and I suddenly realised that camping in a farmer's field, I could buy the farmer's bacon, I could buy the farmer's sausages, I could buy fresh milk. So just say no to crap camping food. It makes a lot of sense, really. As I said, 5.5 million people in this country go camping. That's a lot of people. Splendid camping weather today. I'm camped over in the lower field at the castle grounds. I've got a nice green Volkswagen camper van and a huge green tent. And I'm all about trying to encourage people to use fresh ingredients when you're going camping. Because going camping is a brilliant way not only to explore the great British countryside, but also to explore fantastic, locally grown, locally produced British cuisine. So marry the two. You'll find me over there this afternoon and all day tomorrow. I'll be cooking out little bits and pieces. I'll be doing a big paella. I've just cooked a big paella. It went in 5 minutes. It took me 2 hours to prepare it and sort it all out. How much is your paella, mate? How much is it? I said, I'm giving it away. But you'll find it on page 83 of this book. Anyway, so that's what I do. I get to travel around this fantastic country of ours, food festivals, music festivals, food and music festivals, and I just show off in a tent, really. So, as I say, I've been camping since I was that big and cooking since I was that big. I'm not a chef. I'm just a guy that likes to cook a lot. I do have a qualification. I've got grade 3 CSE Home Economics, and that's a qualification that I'm very proud of because way back in the very early 80s when I was sitting my exam, Mrs. Walker, my home economics teacher, said, so Josh, what are you going to cook for us for your exam? And I said, I'm going to do deep fried egg and chips. And she looked at me with a look of amazement and she went, you can't do that. So I put forward this argument about how deep fat frying is an incredible skill and it takes control. You've got to make sure your temperature is all right. You've got to make sure that you're not going to burst into flames. And after a couple of minutes, she went, okay, go ahead, do deep fried egg and chips. So I cooked up my deep fried egg and chips and I ended up with a grade 3 CSE, but it didn't put me off. You see, the thing about cooking is it's an adventure. And my story, and I say this as an author of a cookbook called Guyrope Gourmet, which is for sale just down there, over 90 recipes that you can cook on a camping, sorry. As an author of a cookbook, I fully realise that people don't follow recipes. My shelves at home are stacked with hundreds and hundreds of cookery books, and I've never read any of them. I just flick through them and go, oh yeah, it's got some tomatoes in it and a mushroom, that's great, and you just get a general idea. But that's what cooking's all about, and that's what camping cooking is all about, having a go at it. Just don't be worried. Don't worry if it doesn't turn out like the picture. it's food at the end of the day. So long as you're enjoying cooking it and it's locally produced and it's locally grown, you can't go far wrong. So I'm going to wrap this up because I'm not going to take much more of your time. And all I'm going to say is to the campers out there and to the non-campers, my book does actually work in domestic kitchens, but to the campers out there, go forth, buy local, because you've got to remember there's more to camping cuisine than bangers and beans. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.